Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode here on True Confessions, Naija. The story you're about to listen to comes from a message I received from our admin, and the message reads like this. Hi, Uncle Ori. Morning, fam. So I already know some of you are ready to clutch your pearls and judge me. And honestly, fair enough, I get it. But all I'm asking is, just listen, yeah? Don't start throwing shade before you hear me out. This isn't some Nollywood flick or TikTok story time. This is my life, real, messy, ugly sometimes. I'm 36 years old, got 4 kids, and if life taught me anything, it's that stability is a myth. One day you are good, next you're on your ass. Year before lockdown, I lost my job, just like that. Oof. Back then, I was living what some would call the life. Townhouse in the gated community, guards at the gate, neighbors who couldn't be bothered to say, hey. Wasn't perfect, but it was mine. Solid ground. Then bam, job gone. Income dried up, rent, still a solid 10k rands a month. Then non-negotiable. I got a bit of severance, so I thought, okay, I can ride this out. Bills, school fees, groceries. That money disappeared quicker than my will to diet. Eviction letters started rolling in. Couldn't even move to a cheaper spot. Deposit alone was a joke. I barely had taxi fare, let alone another 10 grand to hand over just a new lease. So I ended up in a high density area, the type, noisy as hell, people everywhere, zero privacy, but at least they don't grill you for 3 months deposits. Wasn't home, but at least I had a roof over my head. Then lockdown hit. Remember, right? Nothing moved, no jobs, no help, just the sound of my stomach growling and the landlord knocking. At this point, I owed almost a year's rent. Then thank God for the law. They couldn't kick us out, but landlords get creative. Soon, no power, no water. Try raising 4 kids with no electricity, no water, and no hope. I woke up at 4 a.m. to beg water from neighbor's borehole. Skip meals so my kids could eat. Called friends, begged for cash till I got left on red. And then a friend slid in with an idea. She says, there's a guy in Mpumalanga, helps people, politicians, rich folks, women like us. Just go see him. I didn't ask questions. What did I have to lose? So I go, expecting some big flashy sangoma maybe. Instead, I get an old swatty dude, must have been 80, barely hanging down like he swallowed a beach ball, but his voice, high-pitched, like Mickey Mouse on helium, wild. The room, heavy, not smoke, something deeper. He goes, tonight we go to the graveyard, prepare. I wanted to bolt, but hunger scarier than ghosts. Midnight, we put on black. He hands me a live squawking black chicken. Tells me to balance it on my head. No touch, no moon, just pitch black and my own panic. We reach a grave. He points. This man died rich. His wealth is still here. We are taking it. He warns, never do this on a poor man's grave. You will inherit his poverty. So yeah, I kneel. Slaughter the chicken, blood soaking the deaths, sang this freaky song he taught me, never repeating that ever. Then get this, I had to strip and lie naked on the grave, like I was offering myself up to whatever. I stood up, dizzy as hell, something shifted, can't explain it. He gives me this tiny root, says keep it in a bottle by your bed. I got home, stashed the root under my bed, and for once I sleep deep, peaceful, like everything's okay. Wake up, money, cash right under my pillow. Not monopoly notes, real money. No one came in, no clue how. Paid the rent, got the lights back on, filled the fridge. My kids laughed again. I could breathe. But then the weirdness started. Even few days, the root changed shape. Then I started seeing him, a boy, first in dreams, then straight up in my bed. Then it got weather. Here's where it gets dark. The boy, not a kid, he shows up in my sleep, sometimes not in dreams. And yeah, he sleeps with me, not like a child, like a man. Anytime I try to date guys, either ghost me or I swear they die. For real, one guy told me after I left his place, he saw a shadow behind me. A man with a spear. Said he touched me. He would be dead. Another one ran out in the middle of the night, found blood on his side of his bed. Said a snake bit him in a dream and he woke up bleeding. Bro, I am trapped. So I started this little side hustle, just a way to keep my head busy, you know. Nothing fancy, but man, it exploded like stupidly fast. Every month, the cash stacked higher, way more than anyone else trying to do the same thing. People started asking questions. I just shrugged. But you want to know the real reason? That boy, yeah, him, he sleeps out at night, right after everyone's asleep. I don't ask him how, but he finds people I've picked out, and bam, next thing I know, their money is in my room. Not in a bank account, not a wire transfer, just straight up piles of cash, clean bills, dollars, euros. Hell, one time I found yen. Wild, right? And I know this isn't normal or legal or like remotely okay, but I keep going because, well, you get it. So I go see this older healer dude. The whole vibe was off. Candles weird, smells the works. He looks me dead in the eyes and says, throw that root in the ocean. But heads up, it could take you with it. You are tied together. Great, just what I needed to hear. I wanna quit, I do. But have you seen the cost of living? My kids finally get to eat proper meals and go to school without holes in their shoes. They laugh now. I can't just throw all that away. But living like this, feeling like something's chewing on my soul every night, losing myself, I'm so over it. Seriously, if you know someone legit, someone who doesn't just light incense and chant nonsense, send them my way. I'm begging. Look, I don't pretend to be a saint. I did what I did for my kids, not for glory. I was desperate, scared, hungry. Maybe you get that, maybe you don't. But now, all I want is some peace. That's it. That's it. Please help me out. Thanks for sticking with me. I'll check in again. I'm still around. And thank you for sharing my story. I'll be looking out in the comment section to read opinions from the viewers. Dear listeners, right there was a message that was sent to be one of our sisters. Wow, she's really going through a lot. Please help her out there. Let's try to talk to her down there in the comment section. Things they really happen for this our world. Now, wow.